right, episode 19, Flaherty follow-up. I have the lovely Maryrose Young with me today. She is the founder of Sozo Lifestyle Medicine, and we are going to hear a little bit about her journey from physician into wellness. So, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. This is fun.
Yeah. So I kind of like to start with how we're connected, how we know each other.
Yeah.
So when did we meet? It's a quiz too.
This is a quiz. We met at preschool, not our preschool, but our daughters were good friends in preschool at PPP.
Yep.
Yeah.
A plus.
Yeah.
All right, we can keep going. No, just kidding.
Good job.
Yes. So kids, once again, a huge connector for me. Love supporting other women in business, moms that I've met, and so Maryrose was one of those. So give us your background, your official titles.
Yes. So I've been an emergency medicine physician for about 18 years now. Mm-hmm. And then recently, over the past several years, I've kind of decided to move away from emergency medicine and into lifestyle medicine. Mm-hmm. So we opened up Sozo Lifestyle Medicine, which is a facility, like a clinic over in North Scottsdale, helping people actually improve their health rather than putting Band-Aids on in the emergency department.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit more about the philosophy, because I know a little bit of the backstory. I think we were actually hiking, and Maryrose shared this vision that she had, and she was like, but we're talking, she said, well, you're in real estate, so you never know like what you might come across, and she's like, this is way future, but like if you ever found something that kind of matched this, and so maybe elaborate a little bit more on that. So what was the way future plan, and how are we there now?
Yeah. This was going to be my retirement job. So emergency medicine has a pretty high burnout rate, and I knew I wouldn't want to do it forever. But sometime right around the COVID years, I kind of decided, okay, I really need to be moving in that direction. But it was a dream of actually helping people get better instead of stay sick. Yeah. And I was researching it, and my husband and I were sitting at a coffee shop coming up with the concept, and in 5 years we'll do this as our retirement job. And
real quick, tell us about John and his profession.
So John is a fire captain up in Cave Creek. He works for Daisy Mountain Fire District, and so he's a fire captain up in Cave Creek. Yeah.
I just think the two of you coming together, like, it just makes sense.
It's cool. Yes. It's a good marriage in multiple ways.
There you go. Yes.
So, but we were sitting at a coffee shop and had this the brainchild of this is what we're going to do. And he actually was out having coffee with a friend of his who he hadn't seen in years, who said, well, I have a space for you. And so that's kind of how that took place. But in a few years, we are hoping to buy a building and continue to expand Sozo. And so. Yeah.
So tell us right now what services Sozo offers.
Yeah. So I do direct primary care, and basically that is kind of a subscription model for primary care. You pay a monthly membership, and all of your care is included. So you have my phone number with, so my patients can text me or call me. I can do home visits. We do pretty long visits, and usually can do same day or next day appointments. But the lifestyle comes in that, while I do believe and I'm trained in conventional medicine, I really like to focus on lifestyle changes to help people get healthy. So basically 80% of chronic diseases in the United States today are preventable with lifestyle changes. Diabetes, high blood pressure, strokes, all of these things are preventable. And so we take a lot of time talking about nutrition, adjusting nutrition, getting moving. Sozo has a little gym, so people come to the gym and work out. You know that because your son goes there.
Yes. And that's the other thing I think is so neat, is this is not age specific. I mean, she does sports physicals. I mean, so my kids have a membership because it's just so much more convenient. And with the next day or the shoot, we have a cold or we need some antibiotics. Like, I'm also from a physician family, so maybe I know a little more than like I should on those things, but of like, do we really need to go in? But anyway, I think just the convenience of it. I think obviously post-COVID, this is more popular. But people are busy and families are busy, and my 13-year-old loves to weightlift, and I mean, they have relevant coaching, like it's a college student, like it's exciting, it's fun, it's them wanting to go. And I think that's a lot behind it too, is raising kids that have an appreciation for health and for exercise, and they can see the difference in their sports when they eat well, when they are fit in the proper way. So I mean, it's a literally age 0 to hundreds,
So from the young kids, just the concept that play is exercise, and getting your kids off the screens and getting them moving is so important. But then all the way to, we have fall prevention classes, and so people who are older and wanting to prevent falls, we do a lot of core strengthening their legs, balance exercises. So we kind of work with people in the whole spectrum. Yeah.
I love it. So that's kind of where you are now. So in North Scottsdale, and we'll be sure to put the details of the business in the caption here. But tell us about any future plans or maybe your favorite aspect of how the community, this is a service to your community.
Yeah. We love, so I like that you use the word community, because that's what we're building at Sozo. It's not just a doctor's office. We have groups of people who are getting together, and they go for hikes, and we do service projects together and things like that. John, my husband and I, John and I, are always talking about Sozo 2.0 and what that's going to look like. And we have a vision of growing Sozo and having a community garden and a basketball court and those sorts of things, like more of a community space. Right now we do have a little community room where we do classes on nutrition and fitness and different things. So we're incorporating some aspects of those, but our vision is much bigger. And
always have a bigger vision, right? It keeps pushing you. So, well, Maryrose is amazing. She is a mom of 4, obviously full-time physician and full-time dream executor. So thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. This is fun.
Good.
We'll do it again.
Yes.
Yeah.